welcome to my kitchen. Today I decided to change things up and be in my kitchen because we're going to talk about nutrition facts and like nutrition labels and ingredient lists, the things of that nature, because I think those things can be very intimidating no matter where you shop, whether it's Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, Sprouts, H-E-B, wherever it may be. I think going in the grocery store and like looking at the labels of things can be a little overwhelming. So today I'm just going to take you through a couple of packages or things that I have just here coincidentally at the moment, and I'm just going to talk about it and tell you what some of the things mean, just super basic, and the big key factors that I look at whenever I go into a grocery store. So let's just get right into it. First label, cauliflower gnocchi from Trader Joe's. Okay, there's kind of a glare, but this is what the label looks like. This says the serving size is 1 cup, and there's about 2.5 servings per container. So there's gonna be about 2.5 to 3 cups in this whole bag of cauliflower gnocchi. So if you're looking at 1 cup, there's about 140 calories, 3 grams of fat, 22 grams of carbs, 460 milligrams of sodium, and 2 grams of protein. That's in 1 cup. So the whole container is 300, I don't have to tell you, you know, you can read. You can see it on the label. But anyways, so that's just like your basic things. The ingredient list. This is where I prioritize. Number 1 tip. The nutrition facts, yeah, those are important. Those are cool. They give you insight. But the ingredient list, that is like key determination of everything. If you just like fair rule number 1, if you can't pronounce the words that are, I mean, granted, I'm not very smart, I can't pronounce a lot of things, so that's like not a very big line for me, but even my very intellectual smart friends, if you cannot pronounce the words and the ingredient list, that's a red flag. It's probably not the best for you. So anyways, this just has cauliflower, cassava flour, potato starch, extra virgin olive oil, and sea salt. So the ingredient list is fairly simple. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ingredients in here, and obviously this may come as no surprise to some of you, but the very first ingredient is obviously the key ingredient in the list. So if you look at a candy bar, the first ingredient will probably be sugar. So just like something to keep in mind, that is going to be the highest quantity in the package, is that first ingredient. So another thing, ingredients, yes, super important. Make sure that the ingredient list is pretty minimal. Calories, I'm not like a huge calorie person. One, I just tend to, if I start to count calories, I get really obsessive over it, and I noticed that as well with like other people I've talked to. So I don't want to create a poor relationship with food, so therefore calories is kind of irrelevant to me. So when it comes to the total fat, if you want to know more about my opinion of fat and like what that means and what, there's healthy fats, there's unhealthy fats, there's omega-3s are a source of healthy fat, just like information about fats. I have a video talking all about it, and I'll have it linked up here, and I'll also have it linked down below. That will give you like a lot of insight on what fat is and like what it should look like in your daily life. But about 30% of your daily food intake could be a source of like healthy fats. Carbs, 22 grams of carbs. People freak out about carbs. Again, carbs give you energy. If you're burning off carbs as an athlete, as a dancer, you need a lot of carbs. That's one nutrition label. Let's go find another one. Let's do the next snack that the next thing that I'm going to talk about are the Trader Joe's grainless cassava and coconut tortilla chips with avocado oil, seeds, and seasoning. This is what it looks like. This is the label. So for tortilla chips, I think these are, first of all, just really amazing, and they taste really delicious, and they're minimal ingredients, and they're all things that you know of. So first of all, number 1 is cassava flour, avocado oil, coconut flour, a seasoning blend of white sesame seeds, sea salt, dried garlic, and dried onions, and black sesame seeds and poppy seeds, chia seeds, and sea salt. So I can list all of the ingredients. They're easy to pronounce, I know what they are. They're just a much better option than Tostitos or another type of tortilla chip that you would use. And I love chips and salsa. It's such a delicious snack. And I think this is a much better option to reach for versus, you know, another type of tortilla brand that you can do. So I say this is good. Next thing are these Townhouse flatbread crisps. They're sea salt and olive oil, I think. Ingredients: enriched flour, it's number 1. Wheat flour, niacin, reduced iron, vitamin B1, vitamin B2, folic acid. Enriched flour is not great. That means that it was processed. And so basically you're always gonna wanna look for the word whole. That is like key when it comes to your flour, is you want it to be whole. Basically anything that's not whole flour or sprouted. Let me see what my Ezekiel bread says. Organic sprouted wheat. Like it's sprouted or it's whole, like that's what you wanna look for. A little tip for you. What else is next? Soybean oil. Soybean oil is not great for you. Rice flour, whole wheat, sugar, and then contains 2% or less of salt, honey, sea salt, yeast, garlic powder, onion powder, olive oil. Whey. BHT for freshness, natural flavor. Soy lecithin. Yeah, the ingredient list is just a little longer. The main thing is you just want to know what's going in your body. People tend to obsess a little over the calories and the fat and the sodium and all those things. Like, yeah, those are really important. I'm not denying that. Those are very important. But if it's like 0 grams of sugar, but the ingredient list is this long of things that you have no idea what they are, then like I would much rather have sugar that comes from like a natural source and the ingredient list is a lot smaller, it's shorter, it's things that I can understand. Yeah, that's like my little 2 cents about nutrition labels. If you have any questions about it, or you're like, hey, Maddie, that doesn't make any sense to me, like shouldn't I look at this or that, yeah, like tell me in the comments below. I'd love to chat about it, and we are all in this together. I'm here for you. All right, I hope you have an incredible rest of your day, and I will see you next Saturday with a new video. Love y'all. Bye.